everyone, Steve here from theturtlefollower.com, and in tonight's video we're going to take a look at a trade idea in DR Horton DHI. Now, before we even look at DR Horton, I want to take a look at the home builders, all right, the XHB, which is the home builder index, and you can see the Spider S&P home builder index. So you can see here, okay, weekly chart, 3-year weekly chart. We've been moving sideways, all right, for the longest time now, just about 2 years, year and a half. And finally, just recently, we've started breaking out of this consolidation on the weekly chart. You can see this nice uptrend that's starting to take place, okay? And with that, that same uptrend is also right here, right? That's that same uptrend. And what's happening now is you can see this little squeeze that's happening, this little consolidation right at the 50-day moving average. All right, so the XHB has yet to break out, all right, but it is close to doing so. It tried to do it today. Late day sell-off really took that down. So if you wanted to go ahead, you could buy the XHB on a breakout over, let's see what this level is here, over this 37 level. Okay, a close over 37 could get you in with a stop at 35. It's a very valid trade. Another one that you can look at is DR Horton, symbol DHI. All right, and again, it's been consolidating for a little while now, finally breaking out over all-time or 2 all-time highs, or at least 3-year weekly highs. Let's see if it goes back any further. Let's go 10-year weekly. All right, so not all-time highs. You can see back here in the, when the real estate was really taking off, DR Horton was much higher. But ultimately, for all intensive purposes, you could see here that we are looking at new 52-week highs in DR Horton. Okay, so with that said, you can actually take a trade right in DR Horton on this breakout over, let's call it, let's see, 27.75 or so, 28. All right, so we probably could have had the trigger yesterday, but I actually wanted to wait one more day to release this trade, only for the reason that we've seen so many times these false breakouts where we get a little breakout and then ultimately it pulls down, pulls back. Today, volume much higher, well above the average, and you can see here that while we do have a bit of a longer term trend line, you also have a little bit more of an accelerated trend line as well. Okay, so either way, whichever one you want to use, if it were me and I was taking the trade, I would be entering tomorrow at the open, and my stop would be here at 25.75. Okay, that gives me a breakdown below the 50-day moving average and below this accelerated trend line. If you're a longer term trader, definitely go ahead and size your position accordingly so you don't get stopped out, or you would get stopped out below this longer term trend line, because I think it is very possible that this breaks trend, breaks the 50-day, and could bounce off of this area here around 25. But for us, the more aggressive traders, definitely look at 25.84 as your stop level. So good looking trade there. Again, you could trade the XHB, or you can kind of narrow it down. DR Horton, Lennar is close to breaking out as well. All right, either one would provide you a nice valid trade. Okay, Lennar is not the trade for tonight. You can take it, but the volume was lower than yesterday. DR Horton, exact opposite. Today's volume higher, to me, gives it a little bit more strength, especially on a down day. All right, so that's the trade for tonight. Again, DR Horton, DHI is the ticker. Any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if this is the first time you're joining us here tonight, please be sure to subscribe to the Nightly Recap. You can find it in the orange bar right at the top of the screen. Go ahead, enter your email address, and you'll get all future updates just like these directly in your inbox each and every night. So if you're new here, welcome, and enter your email above, and we'll see you soon. Take care.